Legend of Total War here with part 3 of this particular Saving Disaster campaign. Decided to do another episode just because it's still not in really good shape. Obviously it's in better shape than it was when we got a hold of it, but still not particularly good. So I've been thinking about what to do, and I think now might actually be a good opportunity to fight this battle here and get him the Liber Bubonicus. So just come outside of the settlement. And let's teleport. Now this will be a good way to get more experience for him as well. Don't give a fuck about the warp stone. And if we have a look at that, yeah, I don't know. We can always give that item to someone else.
We shall return.
The big problem with the campaign at the moment is something that I've called before. It's limbo, where you fuck up at the beginning of the campaign by declaring war on too many people, and then those people refuse to declare, give you a peace treaty because you're at war with too many people, and you can't expand because you can't defend your regions, and you end up doing a whack-a-mole situation. You end up in limbo, and that was the case with the Borderlo campaign, and it's also the situation in this one. But I just want to see if I can fix things up just a little bit more. Oh fuck! Let's get organised as quickly as possible. Get over here. Gotta protect the artillery. If we can get through this with only taking like 50% casualties, his replenishment's so high that that actually wouldn't be a problem. So it's much cheaper for him to use it. Yeah, using it on the zombies is pretty good. And we've got we got heaps of magic. We're going to be attacked from all sides. I fought this battle before, so I know what to expect. We've got 15 minutes to hold out, but I'm pretty sure that we'll end up getting the army loss penalty on them.
What? Agreed. Yes.
These aren't exactly the best units for this. Well, actually, the Plague monks will be alright for it, because we're mostly up against infantry. I believe there'll be some dire wolves. We got to make sure that they don't get to our artillery here. Now we're in a rare situation in which the enemy's troops are not as valuable as ours. So don't sacrifice our men for it.
Move.
Enemy generals over here. Okay.
Council's command. It's right. I just hold one. Slay, then you stab.
Yeah, if I could get one of these bombs off, that would be good. So with this case, it doesn't matter if we hit our own units. Okay, you come over here. I reckon one of these would be good. It's not that many of them here, though. Still, clear them out. I recall doing this battle in the main menu, because I've never played as Pestilence before. And obviously you get a much different army. But I recall it being difficult, but not that difficult. Oh, I forgot to do that. That's too late now. Oh, enemy lord's already dead. That's a good start. Okay, what we're gonna do, move well into their position. Fighting them is pointless. We just need to take damage enough that we could. There we go. Fuck, that's what I wanted to do. That's big time fucked them up there. rats.
Oh, the vermin tide!
Close it up, protect the artillery. Get Skulk out of there.
Fool! Like cast. Smell musketeer. Pestilence
Just
above.
need to get another one of these down. I know it's more expensive with him, but
Spells of
the timing was too good. Couldn't wait. So they got loads of kills, but it is on just zombies. Doesn't matter. It's all kills that we need to get.
Die! Die! Black Death!
Nice. 250 kills. Nice. This guy here is taking a bit too much damage. As long as they don't fall below 45 men. 45 rats. It's fine.
Where's our lightning? Should we run?
Don't
Please?
worry about them now.
What? Spells are doomed!
No, we're good. There's hardly anything here.
Out of the shores we come.
Move him back.
Lord Scrooge, our tale's yours.
And with this one, move it back in here. Keep these two protected now.
Claw catapult. They run.
If we had warp lightning cannons, it'd be good to take this guy out, but it's fine.
Using dirty magics. I'm wizard. Kill. Should we run? Flee?
Yeah, forget about him.
Smell musket.
Wasting shots now. Stop that.
Spells of plague.
They're just standing around. Maybe they're just waiting for their reinforcements.
God, that's hold one. Scurrying. Yes, yes. At once. Scampering.
Cool, that guy there took a beating on that charge. Yeah, he's not good against these particular units. This is where some storm vermin would really come in handy. The army loss penalty was inflicted. Good. Wait, not on all units though, like these guys still have it. I think this guy's gonna have some damage left over after the battle. I mean, after the turn. Sorry.
Forward or backward? Rickorack! Plague monks! They flee! We run! Quick, quick, go! Lord Scrooge! The plague monks, yeah! Now! Ready now!
Okay, the army loss penalty seems to be... Yeah, it's inflicted. Cool. Move on. Close victory, my ass. I don't see how that was close. But whatever. He just doesn't get as much experience from that. As long as we get more than 500 gold, then in terms of the money that it cost us to teleport here, it was worth it. And this just gets something out of the way. You do that when he's not, you know, busy attacking someone else. The food is good, that's for sure. Okay, yeah, that was worth it, financially speaking. And you got to level up. Cool. No, that's pointless. Okay, I can get myself pretty much up to full strength for next turn. So.
My power strength grows.
Oh, he still got the Ruby Ring of Ruin. What did he have here before? Oh, the Forbidden Rod. Oh, that's fine. I barely use that anyway. Oops. Well, at least it gives us some stuff. Alright.
More than famine tide.
Stay there for the turn.
Arises.
And good, he got 2 levels up. So what I want to be doing is reducing his upkeep costs, because we need more... We just need to be cheaper so that he can... So we can recruit more soldiers.
Not as pestilent as some. Skrunk cares not. No, you failed.
Cool.
We are brave, mighty.
I hope they don't besiege us, because if they do, we don't get any recruitment done.
I forbid this.
Yeah, we've got the money that we can justify this. Let's do it. And I'd like to try to defend this, although we'd probably have to go right back there afterwards. Let's even get a peace treaty. Oh look, we got trade agreements to sort out. Okay, let's sort this out. This will give us a whole bunch of cash.
Yes. As you said.
Try and make friends with everyone. If we can get an ally or two. I don't usually get allies, but that being said, I usually don't get myself into this sort of situation.
Very well.
Helibros, speak. But choose your words with care. Very well.
Anything else? Yep, vampire
I
coast.
decided
Good.
not to kill you. Obviously.
Sartosas, you don't scare me, Skaven. You know, Scratch half dead.
Okay, let's see. Got 1,300.
You might be right.
Cool. Break trade grip. No, not doing that.
You will be flogged.
Flotilla, deliver your message. Aloud. Or my servants may think you are for slaughtering.
I actually meant to put in 600. Oh, we can go a little bit higher than that.
This serves my cause.
So scaling. Can't trade with them, but we can get an non-aggression pact.
I was restless for a fight. I submit.
Good, this diplomacy is making us loads of cash.
My throng stands ready. Do not disappoint.
Get a trade agreement with it.
I agree.
Good.
Servant of Vermin, you have had.
How did we end up going to war with them?
What are you good?
I am told you want to talk.
Admiral of the...
I'm all for it.
Yeah, actually, that would lower my relations with them. That's why I'm not going to do that.
One rag.
There is only vengeance.
Alright, so... what's our income from trade? So apparently it's all blockaded. How is it obstructed? We've got a... oh, of course, because my capital's under siege. Right, of course. Well, we'll lift that siege next turn. I don't know how much money we'll make. Actually, we can check. We'll make in the vicinity of about, I don't know, 500. That's better than nothing. You know, that's the upkeep for almost one... oh, sorry, almost 2 Storm Vermin. Alright, I'd love to get a peace treaty with these guys, but we have to really lay the smackdown on someone. So I'm thinking we lay the smackdown on Lybaris. They're the easiest to defeat, and if we leave them for the longest, they will become the strongest, because they just keep getting more and more armies. And even though it's just going to be skeleton crap, we're just rat crap. So just wipe them the fuck out. Yeah. Oh, fuck me. We're not going to get any recruiting done there now. What a waste. So, it doesn't look like he took that. Hopefully, Itza continues to focus on Luther Harkon. Does he have no territory?
I am the pirate.
Oh, he's got one. He's got the Awakening. Ooh, I don't know how you're gonna beat that. Oh well, it's not my problem. If he gets wiped out, that's his own fault.
I am the Plague Lord.
Good, we're at full strength here.
Kill for clan.
Like, they've got a lot of Plague Claw catapults, equal to the amount that we've got. I think we're better off auto-resolving. Yeah, that's pretty good. Like, we'll recover in one turn. That doesn't matter at all. And let's get...
Good. More bodies to infest. Kill, slay, collect me their spines. I need
yeah,
their
I'll take the
organs.
replenishment.
Kill. My part.
Okay, we're not going to be able to sally out here. But next turn, we'll be able to get over there and finish the job.
Cankerous delight. I see you.
And if he attacks us, I'm pretty confident we'll win. Alright, there we go. Quartermaster. Good. Start that 3% there reduced our upkeep cost by significant margin.
Clan pestilence will rule the world.
Good, we can upgrade this to level 5. Don't bother with that. Plenty of money in reserve. Okay, we don't really need this anymore. Well, reduced construction costs is alright, because there'll be a lot of things that we want to build, so I'll keep that. Alright, let's have a look back at diplomacy and see what else we can do.
Bring me in. Challenge me.
We should really check every turn to try to get out of these wars. The one with followers of Nagash doesn't matter.
How dare you seek me out?
This one does. Let me see, how much would it cost for me to just make him go away? No, can't do it. Just curious. Okay, so that 27,000 is a lot. But we did make that money from looting them. Yeah, that's just a lot of money. The money just barely makes any difference on this difficulty to diplomacy. Can't really get out of any of the wars.
Let plague spread.
So at Itza, casualty. Yeah, that's a good building right there. Right, So what we're trying to do with him, get him to quartermaster, so we can get more troops. But then again, engineering skill and respected and feared, that's good stuff as well. It's important they've got a high ambush success chance.
My eyes gone, but I see.
Don't know if we're going to keep that in the long run. Alright, moving on, nothing else we can do. What we could do as well is maybe leave that siege there and go down here and attack this. Oh. Okay, actually that works for us because now we're no longer at war with Hexawatl. Okay, we need to get out of war with Zlan Horpak, regardless of what the cost is. If it costs me 27,000, so what? Because what'll end up happening is they'll probably end up dragging us into war with Hexawatl. Now, Hexawatl, I think, is busy fighting other people. They're not going to declare war on us unless they get dragged in by somebody they like. I don't think they give a crap about Lybaris or Order of Lawmasters. Because if they outright declare war on me, they also have to declare war on Luther Harkon. And if they do that, then, you know, they get help. We need some allies. Let's just put that down right now. We need some allies.
Never.
Malekith, I am king of the...
Okay, Vampire Coast is already our ally.
My deckhand's rotten.
The Queen of Tides!
Hang on, let me just have a look.
My madness is not weakness.
Yeah, he's pretty much at war with all the same people except for that. Okay, so
Fear the
Pirates of
Tides
Sartosa,
speak.
that would be a
Arrest
pointless
the
alliance.
Ready the Reaver! What compels you
Nope.
to...
Feared, but I'm sure your little message will be most ill-considered.
I mean, they're not exactly very strong.
Canes, what can you possibly...
Speak.
Yeah, I can't get any alliances.
The Witch King of...
None that would be of any value. Okay, so like I said, let's get out of this war here if we can. Even if it costs a goddamn fortune. Otherwise, they'll probably get Hexawatl to go to war with us.
Marabult!
It's only money. I'll get it back.
Mar!
God.
Martek!
Fucking kidding me, man. There we go. That war is out. Cool. It really does make a big difference when you're not particularly strong to not be at war with loads and loads of people. I know that that may have seemed like a stupid move. Oh, thanks I did this. But I don't think it is. Alright, so looking over here. Okay, so what we could do, instead of defending against this, we could just like fucking go ham and make attacks down this way. Just rampage through their territory. There's walls in all of these settlements out here. That'll buy us time. So yeah, that's fine.
His scent reveals nothing. Cunning scheming.
Yeah, leave that be. And we'll attack this instead. Because this is an important settlement. The whole province is quite useful to us.
Fight my brothers. Most masterful of masters.
And what I could do, it's not ideal, it's actually quite on the expensive side.
Unleash corruption.
No, you know what? I'm not going to do that. I was thinking of, you know, recruiting another general just to hire some units for him, but I'll make do with what we've got there. I might just hire some clan rats or whatever. So my biggest hope here is that we don't go to war with Hexawatl. If that doesn't happen, at least for 5 turns, that would be good enough for me to get some shit together. Exempt the taxes there. We just need time. So trade income, yeah, it's 500. It's not worth much.
Bring death, disease.
Gotta fight it manually.
Kill, slay, fight.
We should set up close to where our reinforcements are going to pop in from. Problem is, though, we got all these fucking trees in the way, and they'll block all of our shots.
Plague mugs. Assassin.
So our army, just our first army is apparently good enough. And if we can slow them down with some menace belows, that'd be good. Yeah, just start shooting, don't worry about anything else. Start shooting now. We'll need 2 guys over here to defend them because they'll probably pop down the use sharp T spell there. We don't want to get destroyed.
Our tail's yours. Yes. Quick, quick. Skaven. Yes, yes. And once it works.
Just slow down their approach. Probably not going to do much, but... Oh, actually, that did more than I thought it was going to do. So it's direct damage.
Plague cast.
Maybe I should have done that on him.
Lord Scrout. Plague claw catapult. Kill. Preserve.
Oh, that's a lot of damage to it. It's quite useful.
Lord Scrout. Great clans, Sissy. Great Alaka. Lord Scrout.
So far, this is going pretty well, I think.
Ready, ready. Die. Land free. We run. Voila. Spell must appear. Law of pestilence. Should we run? Cannon.
Yeah, our guys are holding out pretty damn well.
Tide comes.
That's going to hurt him a bit.
Slay no furs. Spells of blade. Blade claw catapult. A warp lightning cannon.
Oh, wow, he took a big amount of damage with that.
Lord Scrout.
But so did my guys.
Stand
Let's pop it down on him, finish him off.
Vermintide comes.
Hey, watch where you're shooting. Watch it, watch it, watch it, watch it.
Hold. Nash, kill. Spells of plague. Plague monks.
They got the army loss penalty. Yep, awesome, awesome. Alright, looking at the numbers, as long as none of... Oh, this one here took a bit of damage. I was going to say, as long as none of them are below 45 men, they'll recover in just one turn. Because I think our replenishment's at 50% per turn. It's capped at 50%. You can't have any higher than 50% per turn. Not possible. It's a hard-coded cap. But there's no minimum. You can have 0%.
Let plague spread.
We've got a fair bit of food.
Capture nest. Take. Loot. Find trinkets for tribute.
Alright, do that.
Capture nest.
Hey!
Take.
I didn't think we'd go down to that. God damn it. I mean, it's a good settlement, though. We've got access to rice bog, and didn't use up any of the growth. Get these things going so it's actually going to be quite valuable to us.
What? Horned one command.
The next stop is Oxil. Not going to bother about dealing with him. If he besieges a settlement, he'll probably besiege it for quite some time. And we just got to get moving. We've got to really lay the smack down before Hexawaddle attacks us. If we have a look at Hexawaddle, rank number 2, at war with Cult of Pleasure, Nagaron, and Harganeth. So hopefully he considers that, you know, he's a bit busy at the moment. Nothing else here that we really need to build.
Sure, in Liber Bubonicus.
Cool. Like I said, this one here is going to be out of action for a little bit. Oxil's not well defended. Wave fragments. Whatever. I don't even know what that means. Okay, moving on. Good. Another turn of peace with them. And hopefully this vampiric corruption really puts some pressure on them. Yeah, I just don't want to deal with the Lizardmen anymore. It was actually very good that, well, it was on the short term good that that Hexawaddle confederated with them, because it doesn't necessarily make Hexawaddle any more dangerous. It's a maybe, yeah, I don't know. We'll need a few more turns to determine whether or not this has been a good thing or not. While they're sitting around there raiding, we need to go and take settlements. Weaken them in the long term while they're weakening us in the short term. Can't get there this turn.
Clan war. I say move.
But this gives you an opportunity to recruit some fucking slaves. I think we're better off with melee defense.
All tales are mine.
Yeah.
Do not betray your king.
I don't know what they're planning. I really don't care about the Warpstone deposit. This campaign is about to be lost due to just outright defeat. This doesn't matter. This is honestly the Vortex campaign stupid. We need public order. And I need walls. But once we got the public order sorted, we can tax it, because I can't justify putting anyone over there. And it's worth more than just this, because that's where we get our trade from. So I doubt we'll be able to get a non-aggression pact with Hexawaddle. So if I was to offer them all of the money that I had, because they could seriously derail the campaign. They won't do it. They won't do it. Okay, try to get an alliance this turn, because some of these relations should be going up. We've already got an alliance with him.
Ready to swordfish.
No, don't worry about that one.
In Nagaron,
Okay, we can get an alliance with this one.
and the weak drown in blood.
Let's see if I can also get some cash out of him for it.
If you insist. Yes.
Cool.
Burn that in the business of despoiled death and
Cain abhors
speak. Words have great power.
Yeah, he's very busy. Alright, we've got another ally over here. And I believe they're at war with the Orders of Loremaster, so I want him to focus on that.
Malevolent Lord.
Just get them off my back for as long as possible. While I deal with the Court of Lybaris, because if we can get rid of this... We got 10 settlements. We can either conquer them all or we can get peace. Whichever, I don't care. We just need to stop being at war with them. And that way, it'd just be so much less pressure. Alright, don't think there's anything else we can do. But yeah, this will be good to take. Moving on. Gotta admit, I don't like that. So it seems like Luther Harkon's doing quite well for himself.
Bring me tribute.
No, hell no. No, 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 no. If we weren't at war with anyone, that'd actually be a good war for us, because the territories are really secure once you get them. But no. Right now, absolutely not.
I am death master now.
So if it's going around raiding, it's fine.
Conqueror's delight. My packs.
So we'll want to sack and occupy that. Probably just leave it at level 1 will do. Yeah, we need more food. Good, that'll make it... You know, if it does come under attack, at least it provides time for us. Okay, let's do this. And I want to really put the pressure... Oh, not on... I didn't want to use this army.
My packs.
Really put the pressure on Court of Lybaris. I'm not even going to worry about defending my other settlements. Let's just take out this enemy. Taking out an enemy would be worth losing a bunch of settlements over, just because of how overwhelmed we are at the moment. Okay, reinforcements are coming from here. That's where we gotta set up then.
My claw catapult. Plague monks. Plague
So this guy here is hidden. Won't be able to use him to try and tank the shots.
Plague monks to me. Fear and fat.
Alright, let's go.
My claw catapult.
And then if we could get the catapults over here and just bomb this entire section, that would be really good. Yep, destroy that section next. And we'll get you to just, by yourself, take that one out. Alright, now let's move them around over here. Now they're going to need somebody to tank shots from these, if that does occur. Oh, fuck me. What the... Ugh. Why does it keep moving that all the time? Oh, wait. This is not a good one to use because he's hidden most of the time. We don't want it to be hidden. But yeah. Shooting the catapults from over here, that does some damage, but shooting it from this angle here, that'll do just a monstrous amount of damage. So get him to about there. And just bomb the crap out of this area. Why do they keep changing the position on that? That's gotta be a bug. I don't know why it keeps doing that. It always does it when I'm not looking as well. I don't see it. Don't fire at will. How many times I gotta tell them that? Wait until we're all in position. Alright, here we go. Nice. That's what I wanted to see. One volley, one unit wiped out. There we go. This is what I was looking for. Good. Wreck all of their infantry. The thing is, though, these are, you know, good against infantry, but in fact, their entire army is anti-infantry army. So all of their constructs and cavalry, we're not really able to... We just have to suffer a basic penalty against that. Yeah, that's no big deal. Okay, stop. Yeah, look, it did it there. Saw you, you motherfucker. Alright, next up. We haven't used up all of our ammo here, so we might be able to bombard a little bit into these Necropolis Knights. I mean, they're not going to do very much damage, but it's something. Alright, let's get these guys up here and ready to attack the walls. They're just out of range. Well, maybe we'll hit these Ushabti instead. They're not going to do a lot, but like I said, it's better than nothing. Is the gate open? Yep. So just go through the front gate then. Hang on, we've also got Skrolk and his essentially assassination thing. Before we make any attacks, we've got to keep moving after this. Just do as much damage to them as possible with things that will automatically regenerate. What's the range on this? 100 meters. I noticed that it did do a lot of damage to the Ushabti, and the Ushabti is more dangerous than the Tomb Prince, so we'll pop it down on that. It's like half that unit gone. Did it again. What the fuck? Stay there. Alright, I think 2 minutes and we'll get another one. Or what we could do, just stand here and fire a ball. Oh cool, double whammy, hit them and this. Yeah, that's a good ability. That does a lot of damage. Just don't worry about it. Get back over here. If we can get that crumbling, it'd be good. No. Might as well use it all up. Not going to keep it at the end of the battle. As in, it will, you know, refresh by the next battle. Alright, let's just go in. We've only got one more fireball, it's fine. Now another thing, getting the warp lightning cannons over here to shoot those. That's the only thing we've got in the entire army, an entire faction, except for some garrison units, that's anti-large. Me personally, I actually like the Plague Claw catapults more because they're more useful during sieges. In like a multiplayer match, the warp lightning cannons will be better, but for sieges, these guys, they really do shine out ahead of them. Again, it depends on what you're going up against. Got one more fireball I can shoot. Maybe try and hit... Actually, I'll try and hit that Ushabti, because if we just do a little bit more morale damage, they might crumble. Killed one of them. Because the thing is, we could make an attack over here, and they could really do some damage to us. These guys are not good against large units at all. We're so close to getting the army loss penalty inflicted on them. Just a little bit more damage and it's done. Let's see if they just sit there and take it. Yep. Now, I wasn't trying to say these guys aren't good. I just, like I say, I prefer them. This is a situation where it's working well for us. Still, the army loss penalty is just not being inflicted. Oh, right on the last shot, army loss penalty inflicted. Nice. Okay. Good. Another reason why it's important to do this is so that we get the decisive victory, as opposed to, you know, not cheesing it, getting up on the walls and just fighting and losing half your army and getting a Pyrrhic victory, because we need Lord Skrulk leveled up. He's getting a lot better as we're getting all of these great victories. You know, as far as the game's concerned.
Clan pestilence will rule.
Yeah, we need that money.
Pestilence storms. Clan pestilence is all.
And then
Fox to rats.
Yeah, I'll leave it at 2. Won't go up any higher than that right now.
Die.
Maybe we could just use growth to get it to level 3 anyway. And what do we got here? We've got a corrupted spawning pool, income 300, food generated, growth 13. So pretty good, and provides 1 extra garrison of plague monk sensor bearers. Then over here we've got exotic animal tamer, which if we get to here generates some food. Good, we need food. Alright, reduce that. Good, we're making a decent amount of money.
We are brave, mighty.
Okay, next stop will be down here. Can you reach there? Yep. Does it have walls? Yep. That's fine. Should I even bother recruiting this stuff? Well, it doesn't provide much balance of power, but it is better than nothing. Obviously, I'd much prefer to get those other units from over here, but I just... I've just got to have him on as a hanger-on at the moment. Okay, get the... Demolish this, don't need that, because I want to build walls. Let's get the Taskmaster's platform. Because I'd like to be able to tax this as soon as possible. There's a bit of money here. I hope they don't declare war on us. Now, Libarus, how about peace treaty? Just anyone, if we can get a peace treaty with them.
Is the god.
My mask fall, we proceed.
Oops. Still want to check with Order of Lawmasters.
Your feeble-minded.
Whatever. And we got to keep putting the pressure on Libarus. Go away, go away. Look, they can stay here, but don't you dare attack it, you fuck. Oh, I wanted to check what was going on over there. Actually, do you know what would be good? If they could activate the next ritual. Because that'll cause a bunch of Chaos armies to show up all over their territory. It'll slow them down. Again, this is why going after the ritual stuff early game, just don't bother with it. It's a complete waste. This is why I said the design on the Vortex campaign is awful. Doesn't reward the player, punishes them for playing the game. You shouldn't have mechanics that do that. Oh, I'd love it if you could win there. So how are you going out here? So you're trying to take out Slanhopek.
Archon rolls.
No, Doyle rules. Alright, let's go down to Sentinel type. No resistance. Good.
Fight my brothers! What? Horned one command.
Not sure if we'll be able to sack it. Sack and occupy. We should be able to, but so we get more money out of that. Over here, looking good.
Horned one's realm weakens.
So looking at this province here, it's not the end of the world if we do lose it. But yeah, we can move through their territory, rip through here faster than what they can. And even if we lose the entire province, obviously that would be a fucking disaster, but it would take them a long time to do it. And in the amount of time it would take them to do that, we'd be able to capture pretty much most of these territories down here. And that's what we're trying to focus on. The best defense is a good offense. That being said, sometimes you need to defend. Oh, he didn't show up.
Unleash corruption.
No, he's got to show up. He's got artillery.
Most masterful of masters. Run, fools!
I'd want to auto-resolve that just to save time, but units would get nuked. It's laziness that we can't afford. Because we have to keep moving at a very rapid pace. Same settlement type as last time. Yeah, just got to keep moving. We'll just do the exact same thing we did last time. Because, you know, it worked. They've got more infantry than they do constructs this time. So maybe we'd even be able to get through this without having to wipe them out. Also, this is a better position to stand from, because that way we don't even need to go from here. Okay. Stand here. And here. They might not occupy those two walls there.
Plague monks!
Yeah. And then we get the artillery over here and just do the same thing we did last time. But if we spend less ammo blowing up these walls... Oh shit, I missed one. Then that's more ammo for destroying actual units.
More lightning cannon! March, scurry, yes! Plague clock, catapult! The man inside! Very good, master. Die!
Keep him out of the fight. What do they use? Yeah, they use Legion Barrage. Anyone that gets damaged doesn't participate in the assault. So that section of wall there doesn't matter. And even if they did occupy here, I don't think they'll be able to reach this far back. Okay, they are putting guys over here. So what we need to do is we need them to occupy more over here. So we send the Skaven slaves over here to make it look like this is where we're actually going to attack from. And I might need to destroy this section of wall as well. The tower, I mean. Gotta trick the AI as much as possible. Very easy to do. They take everything at face value. They don't anticipate deception. They have no idea when they're being tricked. Alright, cool. So let's get these guys over here, so that we can start bombing this entire section. Then we need to get our forces over here to make it look like we're about to assault, so that they put all their troops ready to defend it. Even if they're positioning themselves here, that still works. Okay, they can't shoot us from there. As long as they don't activate this tower here, we're fine. Which I don't think they will. Don't get too close or we'll be in range of their archers. So again, just like last time, using the artillery to finish off their constructs, the warp lightning cannons, that would be pretty good. The problem with this side here, though, fucking trees in the way. Oh damn, we're already at an hour, but things are looking pretty good at the moment. Because I didn't think we really needed to do a third episode, but there won't need to be a fourth. Well, the thing is, Hexawattle declaring war could make a big difference, but let's just put the pressure on these guys. See how we go. How many shots are getting blocked by? Oh, none. That's good. So you got plenty of ammo. hope they don't put the U sharp T down here. That would really suck. Well, let's get you down here and you, just in case. Oops. Alright, they popped it over here. That's good. Didn't actually wipe out all of their infantry. I think this side over here was better, but this is just where we deployed from. That's right. We still did a lot of damage. Since there's still some infantry left over, we'll actually go and attack the wall. And Skrork, you come over here. And if those two sharp T get close, we'll pop this down. Actually, if you could open the gate, we'll start using fireballs on the Tomb Prince. Wonder if I can aim all this distance. No, that would be way more than 200. I could bring the Skaven Slave in, but really they're meat shields. They've got no attack value, so it'd be pointless. I'll use them for taking on the constructs, I suppose. How much closer do I have to get to shoot that? I have to get pretty close. Just be patient. Our guys can handle him. But if while they're keeping him busy, then we can get Skrork up a little bit more so we can maybe hit this. Or those Nehekara horsemen. Get the artillery in and start knocking off these guys so that our infantry don't have to fight them. So it did about a third of its health and damage. It's pretty damn good. They don't seem to hit with sharp T very well. Yeah, maybe aim for the carrier now. They're not worth much in bounce of power, but it is worth something. Yeah, they're much better at that. Army loss penalty inflicted. Cool. pretty minimal casualties. Our downtime will be minimal, and then we move on and we capture another province. We really put the smackdown on Khalida now. Make her wish that she had just accepted peace.
Let plague spread.
I hope we'll still have enough movement.
Find me
There's only
brothers.
2,000 difference.
Leave nothing. Find me.
Alright, I'll just loot and occupy. It's not worth risking it.
Capture nest. Take.
Okay, next stop, Southern Sentinels, and then we need to get to Chipotle. Maybe she'll accept a peace soon after that. Okay, what's next? Good, we're getting a lot of money coming in now. Alright, so from this province we got this. I don't know, don't really need it. Okay, I'm actually going to recruit another army, and I'll use them to come and assist with this as well. Disciplined would be best, but we don't have anyone with that. So confident we'll just have to do, because it'll provide us with leadership. But then again, I much prefer getting the warlords. So I'm going to get this one here. Between 3 and 8. Got 3. That's just great. Oh well, these things happen. Alright, first thing I think we should do... Well, we need those storm vermin with halberds. If we're ever going to go up against the lizardmen again, we need the ones with halberds. The armor piercing and the bone resources large is crucial. Jeez, that's half of my income gone.
Guide us, Haunted One.
And he can provide these troops to him later down the track.
Great Warlord!
So settlement upgrades available somewhere. Okay, we got one over here. But here's the problem. We don't know... Yeah, upgrade this one here, because at least we can build up the walls to slow them down. And we've still got a decent income. We need to go and loot this settlement here. That'll make us shitloads of cash. Like, we got like 30,000 when we took Itza. I tell you what, if he can manage to capture this, that'd be just great.
Never.
Defender of your feeble mind.
Okay, moving on. Fingers crossed for this turn here that Hexawidal doesn't attack us. Actually, let me just see. If I give them a gift, how much do they hate us? Let's firstly look at that. How much do they hate us? They despise us with a burning passion. Providing them with a gift would be pointless. Just won't do a damn thing. Come on. Yes! Got through another turn without a war. Another war. That's what we want to see. Well, they're just going around raiding. I thought they'd go and attack this, but that's not what they're doing. Okay, it doesn't really matter so much if he's infected. Yeah, that's okay. At least that made him slightly more loyal. So down here, no walls there, so that'll be an easy one to deal with.
I lead. Horned rat provides.
Might struggle to maintain public order here. Yeah, get rid of this. Don't need that now. Good, right that. Let's go.
Blessed filth. Kill slay. Fight Nash. The doom is
He'll be able to recruit this turn as well. Doesn't look like there's any counterattacks going to happen, so easy win here. So we'll sack and occupy again. Good amount of money to be gained. And just leave it at level 1.
My eyes gone, but I see.
Just demolish it. We're probably going to end up losing the settlement anyway. While we're attacking this, so it just doesn't matter. It was good for cash. Yeah, then he needs Renowned and Feared to get that additional 8% upkeep reduction.
His scent reveals nothing.
Ugh, looking at escape and slaves. That's fine. Get him. It's just trash. Just trash to meat shield. That's it. Okay, we can actually tax this now. So public order here is not very good. There's a little bit of instability. Once it goes away, 5 turns. Alright, let's pop this down just for the time being, just to try and slow this down. Just that little bit, because I really don't want a revolt occurring here. Because corruption's going to keep going up as well. Wait, hang on. Corruption provides... I don't know. Let's see. Let's move on. Oh, fuck off. What do you think you're doing? Well, actually, this could work because they've left that settlement poorly defended. Maybe our ally's going to go and take it. Because I don't want it right now. I just want to create a buffer. Just leave me the fuck alone. Leave me out of it. Has Hexoidal already had their turn? Because I don't think they declared war on us. That army there is way too small to take on any of these settlements out here. Oh, hang on. No, Hexoidal would have already had their turn. Looks like the Vampire Coast lost that little fight over there. Let's see. We do need his loyalty under control, but that's a fair bit of money. Yeah, I'll just give the money straight back. So looking at it, yeah, he did lose quite a few units. Actually, if I had to guess, he demolished it. So he may have won, but fucked up. Well, whatever, idiot. We're at full strength, right? Yeah. Good, and there's gold here as well, which they didn't develop.
Most masterful of masters. Move! Ready to
Just in case anyone's in the area.
All tales are mine.
So yeah, just ignore that. Alright, so heading over to Mark of the Old Ones, I obviously can't defend that. At least I'll be able to recover some money with that. I couldn't defend it. There's no way I'll be able to defend against that. I was hoping to get that organized before they got there, but... oh well, what are you gonna do? Right, our money's still good. Now, this army here is supposed to be transferred into their other army, not necessarily to be used by this guy. So he still needs one more warp lightning cannon. Now, I'm just thinking about Skrork. He could use some warp lightning cannons as well. Yeah, let's get them in there. The thing is, though, that'll be replacing the other units. Well, I could take the Plague Priest out. We don't really need that in there anymore. And then just get some more Storm Vermin. So this guy's just recruiting so they can deliver the package. And these guys, they're expanding so that we can pay for these troops. So yeah, I just don't know what I can do here. I guess we'll just leave it. Alright, this has been developed. So we can go for that extra 10%. Oh, hang on. We can't build everything, so what do we need the most? This here gives us Plague Monk Sensor Bearers. Now, I believe that they would be better off for Skrork, because they are better units. If we have a look at the difference, same number of men. They have a bit more health, no extra armor, slightly more leadership, same speed. Their melee attack is a little bit higher, 3 higher, but they also do magic damage and looks like sundering or something. Melee defense 24, melee defense 24, so same. Much higher weapon strength and armor piercing, so that'll actually be okay against beasts, since they tend to have high armor, even if it doesn't have bonus versus large. And it does provide a little bit of public order, allowing us to... and we can still get rid of this. Okay. Yeah, he's going to take attrition for another turn or so, so just leave that alone. Okay, so we need growth vats for that. Where do we get growth vats from? Where's the growth vat? Huh? What the hell? Building required growth vats.
Watch your back, tail.
Fuck, which building is it? I want to research that. Oh, this one. Okay. Alright, well, I do need to research that, so... let's get that in there. Alright, then just research... I guess loyalty for new recruits wouldn't go astray.
Lord Skrork.
Alright, and let's move on. So, sacking this settlement up ahead here should give us significant amount of money to be able to pay for all those buildings. Well, it looks like they failed. If they just listened to me and actually attacked that settlement, they might have actually managed it. Oh, well, as long as it keeps him busy for a little bit. Like I said, there's nothing I can do to win this. I just sacked it. No big deal. But the problem is now it's going to probably revolt. Oh well. Fortress of Dawn was united against us by order of Lawmasters. They're not a huge deal, so I'm not too concerned about that. Yeah, we need more loyalty for him. Okay, that just kept his loyalty steady. Without costing me anything. Good. We still have plenty of movement left over to be able to sack and occupy it. And the garrison here is... We might even be able to auto-resolve this. Probably not, actually.
What? Horned one, come on.
Oh, hang on. Maybe. Alright, let's do that. Good, none of the units got wiped out. Probably would have gotten a better result if we did fight it manually, but, you know, we're running short on time here. Close victory. Ooh, that's some good money right there.
Leave nothing. Track scamper. Join us. Frenzy fight.
No, that would be a big problem. Even this is a problem. It's a shame though, because there's a lot of things in here that we can make use of, but we just need more food. There we go, reduce those upkeep. And we've been putting quite a bit of pressure on Libaris. They've lost a lot of territory from this.
Not as pestilent as some.
Huh? Okay, let's see about peace. Nope. What about Lore Masters? They probably won't accept it. Nope. They probably won't accept it either.
Kind are not worthy.
So they've just got the one settlement down here. They don't seem like a big concern. And Libaris already checked that anyway. They're considered a lot stronger than us, so their armies must be somewhere. Looking at this...
Bring me Neferata's head!
Yeah, I don't know where they are. Wait, that's Citadel of Dust, the... Yeah, okay, they're ages away, don't worry about them. I thought it was this one that they got to attack us.
My plans, Gale. We are brave, mighty. My servant fails me.
Well, there's no stopping the revolt now.
Clan superior.
But with that money, we can invest in all of the stuff that we wanted. Yeah, that's fine. Alright, so next stop for us will be down here. And then we start making our way up through here. Cool, cool, cool. No! No, go deal with them. Don't deal with me. You can finish them off. So they're just going for a bit of a wander. Come on. Okay, good. As long as Hexawidle doesn't declare war on us, it's manageable. Even with the Order of Lore Masters, we can manage them. Gotta start wrapping things up now. So they're raiding this region. They're not going to want to come near us.
I lead.
Like I said, I would have liked to have developed this up a bit more, but we're so low on food.
Time to do its leaders.
Gotta make sure these settlements can defend itself. It's public order there. Now, you're actually strong enough that you should actually be able to handle this.
Nagorothi's sorceress.
And we don't have any more money, so this is all we got. And an Altar of the Horned Rat. I mean, most of that'll be crap.
Loafer's weak.
Oh, fuck. Oh, no, that's fine. That's fine. I was just thinking I hired too many of these.
I refuse.
Alright, we can get down there. Next turn, I hope. Hope we'll make it. I mean, it's only a little bit of replenishment. Why put the situation... Hang on. Yeah, we'll easily make it. He'll be fine.
A bold move.
I don't even care about if they go and capture the settlement. Literally doesn't matter. The whole point of that was just loot money. If they besiege this, it'll stop all my trade income. But I can't justify recruiting anymore anyway, so we'll make our way over here and hopefully try and stop that. Bloody bitch, Khalida. Again, let's check to see if anybody will accept peace.
As we are not
Nope.
savages. You require assistance. Your small scheme.
No, I don't care about them, and they won't accept it anyway. And this one definitely won't accept it. We're gonna have to wipe out our army if we do it. So this region here, there's no more walls in this province, so it's easy going until we get to here. That's her capital there, I think. Yeah. Taking that away from her will hopefully stop her from being able to recruit a lot of particularly good units. Yeah, they're coming into the attack. But like I said, we have to deal with one enemy or another. Lybaros is more of a threat, but also at the same time easier to deal with. So, if he's going to besiege Itza, so be it. Confederation between Nagaron and Cult of Pleasure. That could be good for us, because I know that Nagaron was at war with Hexawaddle, and I don't know about Cult of Pleasure. But that should put more pressure on Hexawaddle, so he's not going to declare war on me. High Queen Khalida just popped herself in there. Oh, that makes things more difficult. This other army here isn't much help. Shit.
Never!
Because it wouldn't be, if it was a walled battle, that'd be fine. So this is this one here. So it's 27 units essentially. And you know, we've got a lot of garbage. Oh well, balls to the wall, here we go.
Bring death, disease.
At least she doesn't have any special abilities.
Time to attack.
The biggest problems here is oh, this is a fucking Campanian War Sphinx.
Kill Slay. Fight Nash.
Have to do it.
I lead.
Should have merged some of those units and recruited new ones. It's too late now, though. Alright, what I'm gonna do... we need the artillery set up right at the start. So I'm gonna move these two down here. And this one. No, this one. Because that'll also give us more ammunition with them.
What? Horned one command.
No, I don't want to use up any more of that. I don't think it would help much anyway. And fingers crossed that our reinforcements show up right from behind us. At least we don't have to worry about getting the artillery set up. We can just, they'll already be set up. Start bombing. If we could, I don't know if corner camping is a good idea, because our units will constantly rout. Not so much these, but the other ones will. And since the other ones will just come in and just be a nuisance, that's all they're supposed to be. So her army on her own is definitely stronger than Lord Skrulk's. Only by a little bit. Okay, reinforcements are coming from over there. But the positioning here would be better. We don't want to be anywhere near those fucking trees. So I'm actually going to position here. And those rats, like I said, they'll just come in. If they want to send everything here, our guys will just have to hold out long enough for the reinforcements to show up.
Plague monks! For the Vermintide!
That's the highest ground that we can actually get. That's actually good. Not feeling great about this, but let's just go for it. The odds aren't horrific, so there's that.
Cannon!
If I was them right now, I'd just go straight for this. The longer they let us just bomb them, the better it is for us. So make our way over here. These guys here just provide meat shields. All of our damage needs to be done from here.
What orders?
Okay. Bit of damage, not a lot. Okay, we definitely want to do things like put these down here just to get them to attack it. Get a blob going. The more they blob up, the better for us.
Catapult!
Bouncer power's in our favor.
Sails forward!
Skrulk's got fireball. We should try to use that. Right, I need this shooting at. Let's see. Where's the Kemrian War Sphinx? Actually, aim for the Tomb Scorpion. Actually.
Assassin! Law of pestilence!
Do not let them get to the artillery.
March! Retreat! Kill! Good bird! Retreat! Retreat!
Snooze, you lose. Die. Just keep them busy.
Guide us, Horn One!
So yeah, sacrifice these ones here before the plague monks, obviously. So far, the artillery's done pretty well.
Plague cast! Blessed with fill!
And now the clusterfuck begins. But the bounce of power is nicely in our favour. It's good to see. Oh, what the fuck are you doing all the way over here?
Fancy! Nasty things die! Plague priest! Smell must not be here! Blood with
Get him out of there.
Yes! Yes, brethren!
Oh, clusterfuck central, here we go.
Vermintide comes!
Don't shoot our own troops.
Fight! Fight!
Okay, at this point here, it looks like we're going to win. We just need to make sure that no units get wiped out, or no important units get wiped out, which, you know, may happen
What right?
if we're not careful.
Plague Lord!
Okay, rats will break. Try to use that to slow down their approach.
Blessed with filth! Plague Lord catapult! You say that! Assassin!
The assassin out of it.
Shriek! Righteous men!
Do the thing.
Plague priest!
Damn, it's bloody all over the place. Get back in there, you damn slaves.
For the Valentine!
They are winning. Get Stroke out of there. He's getting smashed by a skeleton. The thing. Where's Kalita? There she is.
They flee! Vermintide comes!
Get him out. Protect Stroke.
Hudson's command! Now, yes!
Oh, our army's going to be fucked up after this, big time. Rats back there. Get back into the fucking fight, cowards. Where did Kalita go? Get him out of there.
Scamper scurry! Lord Stroke! Plague Cannon!
Was it really out of ammo?
Retreat! Retreat! Assassin! Quick, Michael, come!
Fucking whatever. Can't place what I'm doing anyway. Victory's in our grasp. Great. Give it to us now. That's when we need it.
Yes, Master Lord!
Before too many of our units get wiped out here.
Prepare to die, die! Ready, ready! Nasty things die! Eat bites, then die, die! Moving! At council, yes! Attack! Charge! Come back, man!
Oh, some of these plague monks are getting fucked up. I mean, they can be replaced. It's just prefer not having to. There's not much of them left now.
Plague Claw catapult! Clan agrees! What orders? Yes, yes! Ready now!
That unit there might just survive, as long as it doesn't take one more casualty. Okay, they're on the army loss penalty. Just don't take one more casualty and you might just survive. We won. Cool. Pyrrhic victory may be, but if none of these... Oh, that one there definitely looks like it died. It's not really a Pyrrhic victory because we'll be able to replenish pretty quickly still. And Khalid's out for a short time. With some really good units, you can't replace it. That sucks, but it's not the end of the world. Everything else is okay though.
Rule the world.
We'll be able to occupy it even with just the other army if we have to.
Rakatator.
Yeah, we're fine.
What? Horned one command. Clan pestilence is all.
So we got another Ruby Ring of Ruin.
Faithful servant of decay.
Cool. Alright, we're at an hour and 40 minutes. Things are much better, but I really wanted to get a peace treaty with Libaris, but she just won't do it. She wants to go sailing around. Well, he wants to go sailing around, that's fine. So I can actually get some clan rats instead of Skaven slaves here.
Weak.
Yeah, I wouldn't worry about it.
Decay. We are brave.
We need to make some adjustments here.
Rest stupor, my brethren.
I need this one, and I need him.
I am greatest warlord. Yes, yes. I am.
Good, that gets our replenishment really going, and this army here doesn't matter too much. Just get another Skaven slave, because I'm just going to demolish that. Like I said, don't care about this province. So yeah, these trade resources is good. It's making us quite a bit of money. But we need to get over here to prevent this from occurring.
We
But
are brave, mighty.
he's just... Or there's prevent it at Itza. You know, just those few extra units at Itza could make a big difference. Plus, I don't actually need the Altar of the Horned Rat anymore, because I've got that region.
What? Horned one command.
Alright, go over to... You know what, he'll probably end up going to Zotl. Well, whatever. Protect Itza.
Into nest burrow.
Just have to accept we're probably going to lose that region. I can't do anything about it.
Blessed filth. We are brave, mighty.
Okay. So if we have a look at things now, we're almost at an hour and 45 minutes. We've got 12 settlements. We only had 4 when it was given to us in the first place, and we had no troops. All we had was Skrull. We've leveled him up like I think 11 times as well. Alright, moving on. So what we'll do is we'll capture kayaks, and then that'll be it. The campaign is obviously not in an amazing position, but it's not a disaster campaign anymore. Yeah, so they're going to Zotl. You could force march down here to protect that. They won't besiege and attack on the same turn. And with those extra cannons, you could probably get a win on that. And the storm vermin. They'll help really hold the line. Don't bother about holding the walls too much. I've learnt that holding the walls is not that valuable. I guess it depends. If you got really strong melee troops, which we don't, then holding the walls is viable. But it also depends if they've got really strong melee units as well. So it did actually blockade some of our trade. Oh well. We're only losing 87 a turn, it's not that big of a deal.
My packs. I am the Plague Lord. Make things
Easy win here.
die.
I'll have to fight it manually just because we are quite damaged. We just need to make sure that certain units don't get into the fight.
My packs.
And just checking one last time.
Do not
You basically have to finish her off. She's not going to accept peace. That's what I'd recommend to do. Since Libaris is pretty much going to be at full strength even with one settlement, you're going to have to take every last settlement she's got. You're going to have to come up through here, take everything, then come up through here and take on the Order of Lawmasters as well. Don't worry about this stuff. They'll besiege settlements and they'll take certain amounts of time to capture it. Even if they end up taking this settlement here, you know, you can't really... You just can't be constantly defensive. It just won't work in this scenario here. So like I said, we'll take this one last settlement. Fuck it up.
Spread proxies.
No, oh, I've got this. Yeah, I'll just do one last Order Resolve.
Kill slaves.
Yeah, see, it was fine.
Sacrita.
And you've got plenty of money in terms of in treasury, not in terms of income.
Horned rat provides.
So that helps a little bit.
Even great clans
Yeah, strongly recommend. Big push. Get over here and figure it out, I guess. Anyway, that's the end of this one here. I really don't see the need for a 4th episode, and like I said, I almost refuse to do them. This is semi-unfucked. It's still difficult, but it's a lot better position than it was before. Anyway, that's the end of this one, and we'll see you next time, fuckers.